Welcome gamers, Hazardor here, and today I'm bringing you another Rainbow Six Siege Operator's Guide video. In this episode we're going over the defensive operator castle. Now this operator is really straightforward. He puts down armor panels which are basically stronger than a normal barricade you get. I'll quickly go over his loadout and then we'll speak more about the armor panels. I use the UMP45 with a holographic sight and a compensator. Pretty basic setup. It's definitely better than a shotgun. I'd really recommend it anyway because you can sort of camp in the objective and look at your armor panels from afar. You don't want to be up close to your armor panels because a breach charge might be there, you know, so you don't want to be really close to these armor panels, so use the UMP and keep your distance. I had the 5.7 USG as my sidearm and I had a deployable shield as my other piece of equipment. The shield in particular is very useful to this operator. You really do need to camp, not in a bad way, but sort of sit in the objective and don't kind of move. I don't know if that's a bad way or not, but that's what this operator is really based for. Put 3 armor panels in the objective and sit in really deep. If you're sitting deep, you're gonna want a lot of protection, aren't you? So the shield is perfect for this, so put this in a corner, head glitch and aim at those armor panels. Now you have 3 of these panels, and as I mentioned before, they are stronger than barricades, but they're not as good as you think. Sledge's breaching hammer can still get through, breaching charges can get through, and so can cluster charges. Okay, they stop people shooting through them and meleeing them, but come on, breaching charges, breaching hammers, and cluster charges can still get through them. And what's the likelihood that no one on the enemy team is gonna have these? It's impossible, isn't it? Every time you come against the opponent, they're going to have at least one of these things, so they're going to get through them, no problem. These armor panels aren't as good as they look. They're probably more threatening towards the enemy than actually effective. As soon as they see these armor panels, they're like, oh wow, we can't really go in this objective straight away. We're going to have to take this more tactically. And if a lot of the enemy team have forgot about using breaching charges or just haven't got them equipped, you know, they're going to have a lot of difficulty getting into the objectives. So that is when the armor panels come into use really well. Now in order to use this class most effectively, I'd pick my UMP, get my shield and sit in a corner. At the start of the round, don't use the armor panels straight away because you can sort of block enemies outside the objective when they want to actually sit in. They go out to put down a booby trap or something and they want to run back in. So don't put these armor panels down really quickly because you'll end up blocking people out of the objective and people get annoyed with you. Use them effectively, prioritize the most dangerous or the most likely position where enemies are going to attack you from and put the armor panels there and leave the other ones as normal barricades, you know, the ones that aren't as threatening or you've got covered. Another thing I did that is quite effective is put an armor panel down at a door, not a window, at a door, and then lay and look underneath the armor panel. If someone puts a breaching charge in it, you can shoot their legs and kill them. If someone puts a cluster charge, you can do the same. But with the breaching hammer, it's a bit harder because they sort of just go towards it, smash it and walk away. But you can actually kill a lot of people trying to take down your armor panels. So in reality, they actually are quite useful. So take these tips on board, use this defensive operator correctly, and defend the objective. But anyway guys, thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe for more.